Very Hitchcockian. Brian De Palma, first person. Suspense. All right, now drive it home. Drive it home. I am a god.
She got herself a darn fine career. Family depends on her hard work. She's got mouths to feed, homestead to tend to. So she makes certain her little filly gets to do the things she loves. Yes, little modern pioneer like Chloe, the only life insurance owner.
Oh my. Hey.
Modern Wood.
Oh
That's
my.
a peculiar name for life insurance.
That sure is, Paul. Oh my God, the Modern Woodman. Oh man. Wow. I didn't think you were still in business. Wow. Modern Woodman. Oh man. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? I had to come out here. I am at the Pioneer Cemetery here, Old Gray, just outside of Knoxville. And I had to come out after learning that the Woodmen of America insurance is still a thing. It's still covering people and still, you know, providing insurance to people all over the country. And so I wanted to show you something that I learned about the Woodman Insurance Company here at the Pioneer Cemetery here in Knoxville, Tennessee, a few years back. First of all, Woodman Insurance, they were called the Woodmen of America Insurance Company, and they were very much like so many fraternal orders around the turn of the 20th century. If you remember, during the early 1900s, the late 1800s, 1890s or so, there was a lot of fraternal orders and fraternal organizations going up around the country. And you had the Knights of Columbus, you had, the VFW, you had the YMCA, you had the Elks Lodges, you had the Hibernians. They were all fraternal orders where men joined a sort of social club of sorts to get together, chat, and improve themselves and their lives. The Woodmen of America was just such a fraternity in the early 19th century. And they were away, but their modus of operandi was to sell insurance to people, preferably men. They catered primarily to men, although that changed later on, of course, in time. But they were an insurance company that based itself as a fraternity, much like Knights of Columbus or YMCA and the Hibernians. And like those fraternities, they had many sort of, they had festivals, They had fairs, they had picnics, they did fundraisers for charitable organizations during their heyday. But they still are around today. Now, one of the premiums that the Woodmen of America had up until 1930 was tombstones that members, as a premium, when they die, they could get a headstone, such as this. The walking stick is mine. Is that great? And it's all around the Pioneer Cemetery here in Knoxville. That, by the way, that is stone. That is not petrified wood. That is carved stone. And I must say, it is a work of art to notice and to appreciate here. Died in March of 1886, it looks like. Isn't that something? And those were the headstones. Something like this that were premiums. Looks like there's a little poem or something saying down there. Okay. And among the rest of the natural environment here at Knoxville's first park cemetery. In the city. I never saw these sort of headstones and tombstones as I toured countries or cemeteries around the country. I've never seen a Woodmen of America headstone until I got to East Tennessee and saw these here at Old Gray Cemetery. Now this is interesting. You see that? It's for Wingert. And this is sort of this is Wingert too. Now that's all there is on it. Many times with tombstones, and not necessarily Woodmen, but with others, you will find small little tombstones like this given to babies that were stillborn or children that died in infancy. It's an incomplete life. It's a life not full, such as that tombstone there. Okay. This is also a Wingert too, I believe. Yeah. I don't know if you can make that out. G.A. Wingert. Born in 1848 and died in 1910 in Knoxville. Oh, there you go. You got a label right there. Woodmen of the... You see that? Looks like the label or the insignia. Woodmen of the Americas, I think it says. Right there. Okay. Quite something. And like I said, this is all stone. This is all carved stone. All right. And it was part of the premiums, I think, that the Woodmen of America insurance company gave out to members who had died. Policyholders. Those two small ones there, the Wingerts. I don't know if that's two children or if that's like a gateway to the Wingert plot here, which I'm standing. Yeah. So you got Wingerts around here. You got to be careful in the cemetery because some of these, you can't tell. Like this here, you can't tell if it's just a piece of wood from the cemetery or if it's a it's stone. That is stone. So that likely was a woodman tombstone there that's been toppled and has sort of grown into the ground there. Okay. But I don't think they have petrified trees in East Tennessee. But then again, always room for learning and growth here in Knoxville. But yeah, the Woodmen tombstones. And of course, needless to say, I've never seen it all around the country. But mind you, I was homeless coming in to Knoxville, Tennessee, and I did a lot of camping, if you will, in the Fort Dickerson Park area. So needless to say that these Woodmen tombstones certainly caught my eye when I came here for the first time and checked out the old gray cemetery named after the English poet Thomas Gray and the elegy in a country churchyard. Yeah. So, but yeah, so the Woodmen of America is still around and doing quite well, mind you. My research said they're headquartered still after 100 and so years in Nebraska, and they are a $1 billion company. Yeah, so why I haven't seen their commercials until just last week, I don't know. But it's nice to know that some things from the past have not quit and still are here without any sort of closure or transformation or rehabilitation.